In June 2013, the U.S. Supreme Court removed Section 5 of the Federal Voting Rights Act, a 50-year-old law that prevented states from excluding voters because of race. Just 48 hours later, North Carolina lawmakers had rewritten state election laws. Thousands of African Americans lost their right to vote. This is their story.
My name is Moses Colbert. I've been voting for over 42 years. But in 2014, my vote did not count. Voting is so important to me because my dad's dad was born a slave. And if you want to change something, you have to vote. I've driven people to the polls over the years. I've talked it up in church. I've talked it up in the community. Voting is really paramount. It's important.
My name is Georgette Colbert. I've been voting since I was 18 years old. I'm now 63 years old, so I've been voting a long time. We got married in May of 2014, and we moved to Kings Mountain, so we had to do a change of address on our driver's license. And while at DMV, we asked to be registered to vote there, and they told us that they would take care of it.
They were supposedly transferred everything from Gaston County to Cleveland County, but somehow it just didn't work. At DMV, the ball got dropped. And so when I went to do early voting, they told me that I was not registered in Cleveland County. So they sent me back to Gaston County. And Gaston County said, your driver's license say Cleveland County. But at the end of the day, we spent from 9 o'clock in the morning to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon doing what should have took 30 minutes.
If same-day registration hadn't been repealed, Reverend Colbert would have been able to cast a regular ballot and his vote would have counted. What had happened was a massive rewrite of North Carolina's election laws. In North Carolina, our population is getting more diverse, it's getting more progressive, and the only way for people in power to retain power is to keep those folks from voting. It's a new Jim Crow. They don't want people of color to vote.
I'll tell you, see, everything that you're going through is a test of your faith.
The normal person would have just given up.
Yes.
We decided that no, we was not going to let anybody get away with causing us not to be able to vote. So we carried it through to the end.
Well, it made me feel like I've been robbed.
He was devastated.
I'm like, no, this can't happen in 2014. Not in America, but it did.
And if this had not happened to my husband, really, same-day voter registration would mean nothing to me. But since it happened to him, now I realize how important it is to have the right on the same day to register if something goes wrong.